There comes a moment in awakening when your heart becomes so open, so soft, that you begin to look back at your life, not through memory, but through the eyes of the soul. And from that place, a quiet truth becomes clear. No person in your life was random. Every connection was a soul agreement. Every friend from childhood, every teacher, every partner, every stranger who said the right words at the right time, they all played a role, chosen long before this lifetime began. 1. When the heart opens, you stop seeing people and start seeing roles. Some were mirrors, showing you forgotten parts of yourself. Some were triggers, pushing you toward boundaries and growth. Some were guides, arriving exactly when your spirit was ready. And a few, very few, loved you so deeply that your entire path shifted because of them. None of this was accidental. These were contracts. 2 short relationships weren't unfinished. Some souls were only meant to walk with you for a chapter, to give a lesson, a turning point, a spark. When their role was complete, your paths naturally separated, not because love ended, but because purpose was fulfilled. Every departure was on time. 3. The painful connections were often the strongest agreements. Before awakening, it's hard to understand why certain people hurt us so deeply. But when the heart opens, you realize, sometimes the souls who love you the most agree to play the hardest roles, not to break you, but to awaken you. They push you out of patterns you weren't meant to stay in. Their impact opens doors inside you that nothing else could touch. And suddenly, forgiveness becomes natural, not because the pain disappears, but because you finally understand. 4. The people who appeared at your turning points weren't coincidences. If you look back carefully, you'll see. When you were lost, someone arrived. When you were ready for change, someone opened a door. When your soul was preparing for awakening, you met the one who would shift everything. These weren't random moments. They were signposts, placed by a universe that has always been guiding you. 5. And the deepest contract, the soul who loves you into awakening. This is the person whose love heals you, shapes you, and ultimately helps you remember who you really are. Their physical form may leave, but their presence does not, because the connection continues. Across dimensions, you still feel them. In dreams, in sudden peace, in the guidance that rises from inside you. They walk with you differently now, but they walk with you still. The truth is simple. Every person in your life was guiding you home. The kind ones, the difficult ones, the brief ones, the unforgettable ones. All were part of your awakening. And when your heart opens, you finally see it. You were never alone. You were always guided, always held, always loved.